Hey everyone, it's the Blazer King with King's Critiques. Here for a couple of cuckoos. I'll probably save the other stuff I have to record for tomorrow. Because I've been up since 10 and earlier sleep, the better. But I'll go into the whole if you haven't seen the episode yet. Do go ahead and pull me up alongside a little. Listen my comments as it goes along or leave me running in the background to let me get the watch time, I think. And, another way to help me out would also be hitting the like and subscribe button beforehand, because as you know, not as many people who turn on the content are subscribed as they could be. And with that said, let's roll into it. I already skipped the intros. We're a minute 30 in. Let's go. Hmm. I'll say, other than having curveballs thrown at me this anime season, this is probably one of the more ecchi-esque of the season that I'm watching. Day Day Live is probably the most ecchi, but I should rewatch the first season and catch up to Day Day Live. Just not gonna judge you. I think she's thinking too highly of herself on that. Uh-huh. What if he doesn't want to go? Usually kind of true. Like, going out with your friends and stuff is cool and all, but like, the older you get, the less important it becomes. That's why she did it. She's looking out for him, even though she's gonna regret it later. Kind of like the Aharon thing when Oshiro pushed Raido to, or pushed Aharon to admit to Raido that she likes him that way, and did she not know the rule one? What, is he surprised? Like, y'all are. Take that out of context. Kind of like that three-way statement from the other show. Oh? Now who's this dude? The fuck are you? What do you want? Maybe. Go the fuck away. Scoots. Mm. So that's where his mind goes. I mean, I don't blame him. Oh, let's see. Oh, damn. Sag. Unless. No? Okay. Damn, that would have been irritating just to. That true? I hope that's not true. Does it? Stamps first. Damn! Shutting him down hardcore. She already has a ton, though. Mm, you're hopeful. Yeah, to the job. But what if he joins you? Yeah, same with him. But, you know, on one side, it is a bad thing to have shit chosen for you, but on another, it could be a really good thing. Personally, I wouldn't have minded having his end of things. Or even hers. Just have the career for me already set in stone. No, like, struggles to actually get there and not having to be sad or angry when shit doesn't work out. Just a little annoyed that shit is set in stone for you and it might not be what you want. But it's also better than trying something and failing. Though I'd still rather be on his end where you have a hot girl already lined up to be your wife and you could at least get to know her to decide if you like each other. See? See? She does want you. Why did he start? Oh, he changed. Hmm? When did that happen? I mean, wow. How does that make things better? Uh, that it still is not changing my opinion of what you mean. Aren't they supposed to like say something else than Google to like get around copyright? Hmm. You know, for the record, I like how she said she was gonna avoid going so she doesn't get kidnapped or something, and yet she's gonna go with a dude who's a fan of hers and a classmate or not. That doesn't mean he's not gonna do something weird. Besties, they don't know who the fuck you are. None of them. Meanwhile, the other dudes just don't you mean thank you for having me? If anybody is ever Instagram famous to the point where people know them and act like this when they meet them, I'm just saying if they get too weird, you have full permission to punch them in the throat. Now, I'm not going to be liable if you pull a Station 19, but if that exact situation happens, just know to cover your bases. What the fuck do you want? Who the fuck are you? Don't fucking touch me. I felt that way. He's just licking the book. That's probably pretty true. Also true. Which, also another thing. If you're already attractive, like genuinely, don't use filters. Matter of fact, even if you're not attractive, don't use filters. It's not a good look. I've fallen for that trap once and I regretted it. Don't get me wrong, she was an okay person, but think of American Dad, the like first or second episode, when Steve and Roger hung out with those two girls and the hot one had a friend and she was like Neanderthal esque. That That's what the girl I'm referring to had the appearance of. Nice girl, don't get me wrong. But Jesus. Because if you're good with filters, it'll make people change their minds and then they'll regret things later. So don't use filters. Be honest about yourself. Me, I can't do that, but I also don't know how to use filters. So it's not like I can make it come to my benefit or anything. Anyway, let's get back to this creepy dude talking. Agreed. Fucking whatever. Well, they are engaged. Technically. I mean, yeah, that was kind of the plan, was for her to distract you while he went with the other one. Like, yeah, because you suck. He's a good artist, or he's a good photographer. That dude they're bailing around with is, like, uh, the one of the few times using the word cringe is appropriate. Like, he's trying way too hard. But I mean, I guess having a fan take your pictures isn't terrible because they might try to get good ones. Like, is she wearing a chicken costume? That's kind of cute. But why is he bothered? Of course he's bothered because not only does he like the one girl, but he might also kind of like the girl he's set up with. Dude, you're supposed to be. You're gonna pretend to be a stickler for the rules, even though she's trying to hook you up. This dude does not understand how things are supposed to be going right now. Like, guys like that just deserve a good old backhand at the very least. Pick your priorities. If you're in love with the purple haired girl, stick to the original fucking plan. If you're in love with your setup fiance, don't let another guy hit on her. And if you're in love with both of them, don't be a dick and take on both of them. Both for your own sanity and other people's happiness, because, like, I get being poly, but, it's kind of taking away the chances for the rest of people. Like, love is love, yeah, but, like, come on, man. That's not talking just from the women perspective, obviously, just a general statement that if you're polyamorous or what the fuck ever, A, double GFY, like both meanings, but B, like I just said, love is love, but it's kind of like not. Mm, I don't know, I feel indifferent about it just because that's lesser people in the world for other people to be able to find and fall in love with. It's, I don't know, my thought process on it is confusing. Let's finish this up. Hero's probably a little upset though about the situation. Some shitty look. Those are barely any fries with that burger. That's a not relationship type thing that I'm gonna bitch about. Like, if you go to a place that sells like anything and there's a side dish of anything, but French fries specifically, and you have less than 10 fries on your plate, regardless of their size, they're screwing you monetarily. And he just shoves three of those fries in his mouth at once. Half of them are already gone. Did we get to see one of them, Vicky? No? You heard him. Because you two were supposed to go on your own, you dumb fuck. Are you sure? She's so dead eyed. I mean, I guess that's a way to look at it, but again, how do they keep getting themselves in that position? She's just like, shit, why do we look cute together? Even though it's completely accidental. Okay. Oh, the things playing in the background of this scene is all nice and sweet and somber, but like one of those noises just sounded like the Wii theme, and I'm just sitting here like, the fuck? Where did that come from? Is someone playing Nintendo and I'm not aware? Or not the Wii theme. That was the was the Wii theme or was it the Switch theme? Whatever, it was Nintendo. Hmm. Oh, that's pretty prophetic. And of course that's where it ends off. For the Danganronpa like outro. Right? So like I wouldn't even begin to. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is 24 episodes? And we're only a fucking third of the way through. Alright, there's a lot to go off with this. But several minutes to do so, so. Let's start with the, like I said in Spy Family. I'd seriously give an organ to have the life of any of these type anime characters in these rom-coms. Like, even of a character that, like, will die after a couple of years of being happy, like, I'd be fine with that. It's better than wanting to die on a regular basis without being truly happy. But yes, my envy of these characters really does go to that level. But I mean, envy of other real people also happen. It's what happens when you're alone for that long and the only people who are willing to help you do it in the wrong way. Mm. On another end, like having the capability and balls to be able to, get it in with somebody who you found very attractive through social media for years. That's very cringy, but I give the dude props, don't get me wrong. Like, if you were in your shoes to, like, you could work in an actual job with somebody you saw on social media and found them really attractive, and you had the chance to do that just to even meet them once, a lot of people would take that chance. I don't, like, follow any models from Snapchat or Instagram like that, so I wouldn't know. The only Snapchat people I follow are people that I'm like 99% or percent convinced are not real people, and nobody ever tries to argue with me otherwise because they say it used the same rewashed bot phrases every single time. So a couple of them might be real, but most of them not. Can't be. But I'd be lucky if I could, like, work up courage to talk to one relatively attractive girl for something other than business reasons. I'm pretty sure the only, girls like that I've actually spoken to outside of business is my cousin's girlfriend, because I've seen her enough in life to where that's just an easy thing. There's other comments I was about to make, that's why I went pause, but I won't make those comments. But one more small topic before I talk about the show. The comment about being polyamorous, like I said, love is love, but, like, I still think it's kind of messed up in theory to for other people not to find the chance to fall in love with those people, that one, well, not one person has all of them in their life for love, because they all love each other in the proper poly relationship. But still, then again, I guess a proper one is the better way to go, One person falls in love with another, and then another person falls in love with one of them, and so on and so forth. That's, I suppose, the better way, because at least then still one, different people find each other and fall in love. Personally, I couldn't do that for too long if I ever wound up in a situation like that, because I'm a one woman person. It's just how I am. Yeah. Suppose I won't ramble on for too much longer because we have actually hit 30 minutes, which with one episode we rarely do. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts about all the stuff I just said. If you have a huge issue and want to discuss something with me, comment section, Discord, Twitter, etc., like I always say. And usual outro bit of don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my main channel in the description down below, ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter to keep updated with things. I didn't fuck it up this time like I did in the last thing. Follow me on Twitch or subscribe there for benefits. Can do so with Twitch Prime for free. And until next time, it's been Blaze King with King's Critique. Signing out. Ta-ta for now. Peace.